Hello, so welcome to my first video of my Chinese lessons. Um, I think I'm gonna do short videos for each of the sessions because I don't wanna bore anybody, first of all, and second of all, I think language is all about practice. So it doesn't help really to have a long class. Well, you don't get a grasp of what is being taught and get to practice on your own. Um, so that's why I give maybe 15 minutes every time, and then give you some homework so that you can start practicing. And next time when you come back, you're gonna be ready for the next class. All right, so now let's get started. Um, Chinese. So today we're gonna start with a learning system called starting with pinyin, which is the phonetic system. Um, because we all know Chinese characters are not the same as what is in English. The ABCs, it's more of like a drawing to a lot of people. So if we start to teach a real Chinese character, it probably gonna delay the process for you to be able to start talking. So that's why the Chinese learning system, a lot of times we just learn pinyin, which is similar to English. Well, we write pretty much like the letter, like ABCs, and like the pronunciation, and then you can start talking a little faster. So we'll start with pinyin, and then and then we're going to start with the words and the sentences that the common words and sentences you're going to use in your daily lives. All right, so now let's get started. Um, so pinyin is usually composed of one initial and a final, what's called a final, and a tone. So, for example, this is b, b. So with this, and this is called an initial. And then you can have a final here, like ah, ah, and then altogether they pronounce like ba, ba. And then that's the initial, that's the final. The final could be simple, like this one, like ah, or it could be like a compound final, which is like, for example, like this one. Sorry, this doesn't. So let's go back a little. Yes, yes, like this. So like a ow, ow, that's a compound final. So together, an initial and a final, they pronounce like bow, bow, bow. Okay, so that's what is called initial, like b. What is called final, ah or ow. And then all together, they pronounce together like ba or bao. And there's this, what they call it, the tones, four types of tones. Um, you have the first tone, which is usually written like a flat line on top of the finals, which usually make the tone flat. Like this one, if I put then that would pronounce like ba, ba. Sorry about my writing. It doesn't look very good. All right. And then the second tone would somewhere like this, like a rising line, which pronounce like ah, if it's on a ah, obviously. So say this one, because this is usually written on top of the finals. So this pronounced like ba. This is ba, ba. And then you have the third tone, which is like you go down a little bit and then go up. So it's like ah, ah. So again, for the same word, this pronounced like ba, ba. Then you have the fourth tone, which is like descending line. For the same word, that is pronounced like ba, ba, ba. All right. Okay, so let's start over with all the initials and a couple finals. Okay, so please repeat after me for each initials. Oops, maybe can change to another pen. I think it's easier to use. All right, so let's start. B, b. P, p. M, m. Ooh, that's so hard. Okay. F, f. D, d. T, t. N, n. L, l. Z, z. C, c. C, c. There you go. That is initial that is composed of two letters. This one is pronounced as J, J. Ch, ch. Sh, sh. 日日鸡鸡七七西西哥哥科科 All right, so let's start over again. Please repeat after me. B, b, p, p, m, m, f, f, d, d, t, t, n, n, l, l, z, z, c, c, j, j, ch, ch, sh, sh, r, r, j, j, q, q, x, x, g, g, k, k, h, h. Okay, so all these are all the initials that you will need. Today, we're gonna learn a couple finals, which are called simple finals. They're only one letter. So this one, why is there's redo all over? Okay, so we have one, which is called ba, sorry, ah. I'm still in that, the first initial we had as example. So this is actually ah, o, o, uh, uh, e, e, u, 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 u. Note that this one, even though in English we pronounce it as u, it is actually pronounced as u in pinyin, and this is u with the two little dots on top. It's pronounced as u, u. All right, so now we're equipped with initials that we just learned and all these finals. So let's make some words. as I said before, with this descending line, it's the fourth tone, which is a descending tone. So with b, a, we pronounce this as ba. However, with the first tone, we go down like ba, 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 ba. The second tone could be really light. Could be as if it's a light tone, as if you don't have any real special tone. You can just go very light, like the first tone, but very light, so you don't really have a tone. You can say like ba ba, ba ba. That is the word we English father, baba, baba. Okay, so if we use o here, like o can make another word. I cannot really think of any word with it, but you can pronounce this m, o, mo, mo, mo. But that doesn't have any special meaning in Chinese, but that's just to see we can make an initial with a final, and then that's the pronunciation. Okay, another one, let's try another one. It's initial like g with a final like So that becomes what? Try it. G, 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 g. With the first tone, so you kind of go flat. Sorry, does it look like flat enough? Yeah, it's a first tone, okay? It's not. It's a flat tone, so you go g, 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 g. Again, the second word is a light tone, so it doesn't have really a very strong, you don't pronounce it very hard. You just go along with the first word. G, 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 g. That means brother, older brother. G, g. With this e as a final, we can make another word with another initial like d. Ooh. And then that goes like the fourth tone. So you go like D goes down, the tone has to go down. Remember the first tone is like ah, second tone ah, go up. The third tone ah, you go down, up. The fourth tone you go ah, go all the way down. So this is like E, 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 E. So you go D, 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 D. That means little brother. 弟弟 little brother. Okay, and then we have this u. Let's maybe use another initial to make a word. So this, remember, this is two-letter initial pronounced as sh, sh. So you have shu. Remember the first tone is like u, shu, 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 shu. it means uncle. We're all in the family members now today. So 叔叔. Okay. Now it goes to this. 鱼. Let's do another one. So pronounce it as l, u, lu, lu. I don't give you a tonation because this word doesn't really have any meaning for now. I can't think of any meaning, but this just to give you an example of the pronunciation, it's l, u, lu, lu. Okay, so let's repeat again. For father, you pronounce it as 爸爸, 爸爸. This one pronounced as 哥哥, 哥哥. It's older brother. 弟弟, 弟弟. It's younger brother. This one, m, o, mo, mo, mo. This one, sh, u, shu, 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 shu. It's uncle. This one, le, u, lu, lu. Very well. So I think today we have learned something. We have learned quite a bit all the initials, pretty much. And we have learned the simple finals, which are those ones a, o, e, u, ü. So, and a couple combination of the initial, like b, with the final a, and make a word, which is those kind of words like 爸爸, 哥哥, 弟弟, 叔叔. All right, so I want you today to go back home, and then, well, if you're staying at home, then yeah, just do some practice exercise. Use all the initials that we have learned, and then try to make a combination with all these finals, a different combination, and try to pronounce them. So, oh, you can make a table. You can make a table like this with all these ones finals on top, like horizontal, and vertical, like with those initials, and make a combination like the multiplication table, and try to pronounce all the possible combinations. Okay, so let's repeat again. 窝一乌 ü. These are the finals, initials. B, p, m, f, d, t, n, l, g, k, h, j, q, x, z, c, s, ž, sh, sh, zh. All right. So here you go, and hope you enjoyed it. And see you next time.